Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Refactoring Bitcoin. Previously, I have integrated the new CMake function discover tests into the libsecp project. And here I want to show you how that function behaves. Each command invocation of discover tests creates a corresponding entry in the ctest test file, as you can see here. And most of the arguments are forwarded one by one. But there is special handling on the command argument, as I want to show you in the documentation first. The command argument specifies the command line for the test discovery and for the tests. And you see here, it can be a command and it can also take arguments. But if that command here, so the first entry in the command line is a target that was that was created or defined with the add executable command in CMake, it will be automatically replaced with the absolute path of the executable that will be created at build time. So that's one thing that we saw previously. And the other thing that I want to present today is that in the case of cross-compilation, the command line will be prefixed with the cross-compiling emulator. Okay, so we switch back to the source code, and here you can see this is the absolute path of the executable that will be built. But now I want to show how it behaves in the context of cross-compilation. In the CMake directory here, you see that libsecp already contains a toolchain file. And in that toolchain file, the system name is set to Windows, and the system processor is set, and the compiler is set to MinGW, but no cross-compiling emulator is set. So this is something that we need to add here. So we set a CMake cross-compiling emulator, and we set this to wine. Okay? And now let's open the test file again so we can directly see the result. Scroll that up here. Okay, so now in the build directory, I reconfigure CMake and I will overwrite the CMake cache, and I want to use this toolchain file. Okay, so that configures fine. And now I see here in the ctest test file that the absolute path of the executable now contains this suffix here that is specific to wine. That is specific to Windows. Right? Executables on Windows will have this suffix, and you see the command is prefixed with wine. Okay, and now if I build this, it's building the Windows executables, and now if I run the tests, it will take a little bit longer because each test, but also of course the test discovery itself, needs to be executed with wine. So that takes a tiny little bit longer. But you see, it discovered the same number of tests as the native build. And if you wait a little bit, we can also see the test labels. Yeah, all tests pass. This is how we cross-compiled from Linux to Windows and then executed all the tests in Wine. So this works, but if you're interested in the case where we want to cross-compile on Linux, but then run the tests on Windows, yeah, this is something that we will show in the next video. Thanks for watching and goodbye.